Gobbledygook lives inside the trash. Gobbledygook, help him if you can.
Well, hibbity bibbity, hi friends, it's me, your friend Gobbledygook. And a lot of you all don't just have me as a friend, you all have a lot of other friends, right? How many friends do you guys have? Just think about it for a minute. Let me think, how many friends do I have? 1, 2, damn, 3, shit. Wow, I think I have a lot of friends, maybe too many to count. And boys and girls, I know you all have a lot of friends too. Well, when something good happens, boys and girls, what do? What's the first thing that you want to do if something good happens to you? You tell your friends. Maybe you tell your mom and dad, but yeah, you want to tell all your friends and everyone you know about those cool new shoes you got, or that new shirt or sweatshirt that you have, or a new toy that you might have gotten. That's a cool thing to share with your friends. And maybe if your friends come over to your house or you go over to their house, you'll even bring the new toy or bring the shoes or bring whatever you have to show them or even to share. Well, boys and girls, today we're talking about sharing something, and this past week on Zoom, we remember our big idea is I'm going to tell the world about Yeshua. I'm going to tell the world about Yeshua. And we're going to go over our power verse for this week. Our power verse for this week is, go into all the world and preach the good news. Mark 16:15. Go into all the world and preach. Well, boys and girls, how am I going to go to all the world? I can't go anywhere right now. And Mr. Gobbledygook certainly doesn't have a car, and I know you boys and girls don't have a car. How are we going to go into all the world? And what does it mean to preach?
Because I need 2 or 3 people tonight that believe this word, that have repented from their sins, that believe in God, and believe that He's a good God, and He's good all the time, amen? And I need someone to testify to me tonight. Can I get an amen?
Yeah.
Can I get a witness? Hallelujah.
Well, yeah, sometimes preaching is that way. I guess that I know some preachers that are like that. And first I've got to go into the world, and then I've got to preach, and then I've got to preach the good news. What about the news? How am I going to talk about the news?
Extra, newspapers for sale. I got some hot news right here. I've got the latest news right here in this newspaper. No one reads newspapers anymore, but somehow I got transported from 1930, and I got some news for sale.
Well, boys and girls, all of that is very close, but I want to talk about what this power verse really means. You see, when it says to go into all the world, yes, there's people that go all over the world talking about Yeshua. But boys and girls, we live in our world right now. Here in our city and where we live, our world, we can tell people about Yeshua. And preaching just doesn't mean being a pastor and speaking in front of lots of people. Preaching just means telling someone about the good things that God has done in your life. See, good news just means that God has done something good, and that's news to people. People don't know that. We should go to people that we know, our friends, and be able to share what God has done in our life by giving us Yeshua. Well, I'm going to have you all repeat this power verse line by line right after me in the 3 parts that we learn. Are you ready? Okay, repeat after me. Go into all the world and preach the good news. Mark 16:15. One more time. And remember what they mean. Ready? Go into all the world and preach the good news. Mark 16:15. And remember, all that means is that you can just go into your world, wherever you're at, and tell people about Yeshua and what He's done in your life. Okay, I want everyone to say this power verse. Everyone say it. Everyone should remember this already. All together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go into all the world and preach the good news. Mark 16:15. Well, boys and girls, that's all the time we have for today. Love you all and hope to see you all very soon. God bless you. Have a great week. Goodbye.